Well, hello, Anne Marie Morrison. How are you?
I'm great, Liz. How are you?
Good, good, good. Thanks for taking the time out. This is so cool. I'm very excited about our call. But first, right off the bat, introduce yourself if you don't mind, because you are doing so much fabulous, great work out in the world that if you can talk a little bit about that, that would be amazing.
Oh, of course, yes. Well, my name is Anne Marie Morrison, and let me see where should I start? I'm a mom.
Mhm.
I'm a realtor. I'm an author. I'm a grandma as well. Two little grandsons. And I am the executive director with Be More Society. So I have a lot of hats and do a lot of great things.
Yeah,
Um,
it's you're amazing. Like I'm so impressed with the Be More. You're the executive director and you put it together. And I'm on the board now, which I'm so grateful and thankful for. And you're just doing incredibly fabulous work out there in the world around, mental health and suicide awareness. So should we talk a little bit about Be More? Because I'm completely blown away about the growth of it and the impact and the serving others and helping others like that, with you and Danielle putting that together. It's just probably one of the coolest things I've seen in years. So if you want to talk a little bit about Be
mm,
More, that would be amazing.
yeah, for sure. Be More Society started in January 2021. As it was came about after I lost my son Brooke to suicide in September of 2020. Brooke has struggled with depression, anxiety, and PTSD. I really didn't know how much he was struggling, but after losing him, we as a family really decided that we had to do something. And this wasn't the first person that we lost to suicide in our family. My husband and my boy's dad there, he passed by suicide as well. So that was a lot to take, and we just felt that this was something we just had to do, you know. So we started Be More Society, and yeah, supporting all those people who struggle with mental health and others who have been impacted by suicide. We have some amazing mental wellness programs that we do, and yeah, doing some incredible things.
Well, yeah, and it's just I'm so in awe because mental wellness or whatever term is put to it these days is so important because massive amounts of people are struggling with anxiety, depression, mental wellness issues and suicide, and it's so important to have these resources out there. And I'm so impressed by Be More that you guys have offered counseling to so many people, and it's making such a positive impact on what's happening out there because after the
Mhm.
pandemic, a lot of people are starting to admit, hey, I have depression, anxiety, and all that. I know myself, I've taken a lot of mental health courses and I will continue to, so that we as, the public can perhaps notice when somebody's in mental distress or something's going on, that hopefully with the training, better able to help a person in that moment and then get them over to Be More to get some counseling, to apply for the counseling. So I just think it's a super, super important resource out there for people. And kudos to you for doing this. I know you personally, we've known each other for 10 years, and the amount of work you
Mhm.
do to serve others, just, I'm like, how do you do it? It's, as well as being a mom and, a daughter and, have a job and you have your own business and you and I have lots of cool other little side projects that we're going to work on. Perhaps we're going to do some
Mhm.
workshops and classes together at some point down the road. But I just, huge shout out to you for everything you do and your daughter-in-law, Danielle. I mean, it's
Yeah.
I'm in awe, and I just feel so excited to be on the board because I know it's doing such great work. Um, so congratulations. That's just amazing. And then
Thank you.
to sidestep from that a bit, Anne Marie and I are going to are planning to come together on Monday nights and have different topics. We'll talk about different things. We could talk about, Be More, or a little bit about all the services Anne Marie offers, maybe some around me, have some guest speakers. and then, share some resources and things coming up that are all for the better of others to, help us all live a much more positive, purposeful, focused life moving forward.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a lot of things to talk about.
We do. And so
I think you should introduce yourself a little more and tell everybody what you do as well, and what your kind of background is.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. So my name is Liz Nicholls. My company is Liz Nicholls, A Woman in Motion. The website's liznichols.com. So what I do is I have a history of epilepsy, and for a lot of you that have experienced that through yourself or other people, it's nasty, just like everything. It's very nasty. So when I got it, there wasn't resources around. There's no one to talk to, and I spent a ton of time and effort and money on Western holistic alternative solutions to how to live a better life with having the epilepsy. And so I started a business slowly but surely, and I built up an organization business that really supports women with epilepsy, but we've expanded it. It's always been for women in motion or women in motion thriving, but women confronting epilepsy together. And we've added in men and women, as well. So basically what I do is I'm a licensed facilitator and a certified coach from a couple different organizations. And I use their proven techniques in my classes, workshop, or one-on-one coaching. And this is kind of my life purpose, I think, or I feel like it's my life purpose. So, maybe providing things to other people that weren't available for me or I couldn't find back when I was going through it. Like I would have loved somebody to talk to. And again, with epilepsy, some of the biggest things associated with that is mental well-being, depression, anxiety. And there's a whole bunch of stuff that's around having the epilepsy that you don't know when you're going to have a seizure. People, there's just so much. And so my thought around Be More and my business is that my clients really, they can get their coaching and workshops and things through me, but, that's not always what they need and want. And to be able to refer them to Be More to apply for counseling, which is, mental health, wellness, depression, anxiety, suicide is high, as we all know, with people with epilepsy. So from what I've read. So that's sort of my purpose calling life, is to support people with epilepsy and to also be part of Be More and support others, because, we've all been there. Back in the day, I think you were sad or anxious or whatever it is. Now it's anxiety, depression, it's well-being or mental wellness or whatever else. But you know what, everybody, we just came out of a pandemic. So, when there's resources around that can help you, navigate through moving forward, it's so important, regardless, if it's around mental health and suicide or epilepsy, whatever it is, it's, we just sort of got to be there and guide or help or be of service to people that are struggling.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like you say, with the pandemic, that's really brought up the mental health part with a lot more people, and we're talking about it more, and that's what we want to do. We do with Be More, is to just start conversations and get people talking about it more, because it's always had really a stigma to it, and and people just don't want to talk, right?
Well, and you're right, because there's a stigma around mental health and suicide. There's a stigma around epilepsy, and boy, I won't share it now, but some of the things that people have said to me about epilepsy, I just, you don't want your mouth to drop too far, but you go, really? That's what people,
Right.
So one example was, oh, she's a nice girl, but she has epilepsy. Oh my God, okay.
Oh, wow.
So back to Be More, there's events coming up, and you guys are, doing events, and you're raising funds, and people are donating, and organizations are sponsoring or donating. So there's so much goodness happening. And then there's all these really cool events, which really excites me. Like there's a hike coming up, and then we have a gala coming up, and the odd time there's pop-up things happening there. And so I'll get Anne-Marie to share a little bit about the events coming up and then the pop-ups, and she'll share the information, hopefully, or I'll ask you to share the information about the website and how you can donate and
Yeah.
participate. And there's some really fun, cool things. And I'll tell you, I'm excited already about the gala in the fall coming up. It's
Hmm.
going to be amazing.
Mm,
So
that'll be
um,
great. Yeah.
I'll shut up here and let you talk about upcoming events or where people can donate or sponsor or get involved and be more.
Yeah. So if you're interested in learning more about Be More, our website is it's BEMORR society.ca. On there, you've got a lot of information. You can connect to counselors through there, doing our intake form. If you're needing counseling services, we are partnered with some great local counselors. Um, and there's information about our events and everything on there as well, and our whole story. You can read our story as well. But we do do a couple amazing fundraising events each year. Then the one that we have coming up on April 22nd is our Wandering Warriors Hike for Mental Health. And this is our third annual one that we're doing. And it's pretty incredible that we've got people participating from all around the world. We've had people in Italy and Poland and England and Australia, New Zealand, throughout the US and across Canada. And the people coming together all in one day just to go hike wherever they want to hike. You hike your own trail, your own favorite trail, or just go for a walk, whatever it may be. So we do have where you can register for the hike. It's $25 to register. And with that, you'll receive your own kind of fundraising platform where you can invite people to come and donate and towards your hike, and all those funds go to Be More Society to help support the counseling systems program. So something pretty incredible. There's a link on our website to register for the hike. And our another event is our Hawaiian Shirt Gala, which is going to be on October 21st. So we'll have more. We're just working on planning that right now. We'll have a lot more information coming out soon about it. But we had our first one last year, and it was amazing. We had a full house. We had some awesome entertainment. It was just a really great event.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah.
yeah, and it's oh, and about the events too, like donations and sponsorship are great. And then when it comes to the gala, which the whole team is really excited about the gala, there'll be lots of things like potentially
Mhm.
silent auctions. So we'll be looking for donations or sponsors or
Yes.
um, you know, uh, providing a product or service for the silent auction. And it's a fun night out and such so worth it to come out to those events. So we'll be posting more
Mhm.
about the gala coming up, and then the hike. Oh my gosh, what a great idea! Especially we're going to spring, and what's the website? It's on bemoresociety.ca, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's on the website there under the events tab. You can just go through there and
yeah, and you'll probably find a lot of information about it on my Facebook pages as well. So. And
yeah,
that's coming up in, oh my gosh, what's day third? That's coming up in about a week, isn't it?
on
For the
April
hike?
22nd,
Oh, right,
the
right, right.
22nd,
The 22nd, right. So we got a few weeks here.
Earth Day. It's Earth Day. It's the perfect day.
Oh,
It's Earth Day.
oh, that's perfect. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, yeah. So,
Any, yeah.
oh, I love that. So for those of you that know either one of us or both of us, there's lots of information on our Facebook pages, and I'll probably share it in this as well. But what we really want to do is open up some honest conversations on Monday nights where we
Mhm.
talk about various different things and bring some value into this that provides cool things for other people or information or for example, if I have a free class coming up, we might share that. There's some workshops Anne Marie and I might do together that'll be very, very cool that you may want to come and
Mhm.
join. And then as well, Anne Marie's got so much, she's got a fabulous book. And oh my gosh, you're a speaker, best-selling author. You've got so much you do and so much great information and resources to offer to others to help out as well through you yourself, including the Be More. So We're going to encourage everybody to come and join us. We'll record them. Perhaps
Mhm.
reach out to one of the two of us if you want to talk about a certain topic. And then we're going to probably bring on guest speakers or guests and interview or have people talk. And, and this is sort of a safe place for people to come and join us, and let's get the conversations going. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what we're doing.
Well, you know
Just
what?
having a chat.
Yeah. And it's funny. I was thinking the other day that we definitely met for a reason, didn't we? When we met on the phone about 10 years ago, I was
That's
telling
right.
somebody, I go, oh my gosh. Anyway, it started off as a phone call with something else we were working on. And now here, the biggest struggle, or one of the biggest struggles that people have that have epilepsy or whatever, was depression and anxiety. It just seems to be so, I don't know what the word is I'm trying to find. It's so interesting that we met and where our lives have
Mhm.
going and what we've done and where we are at 10 years and will continue on. It's just, I find it very fascinating and interesting that sometimes what's saying you meet people for a reason, or people come into your life for a reason or something.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
You,
Well, listen, let's end this call here. And then
mhm.
every week we'll do this and we'll post it on our pages. And I think probably 6:30 is a good time, Pacific Standard Time, to do it every week.
Yes.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
again, we'll have the recordings. But my final thought is check out bemoresociety.ca. I'm just blown away by what you guys have done in 2 years. And I've seen what you've done in the last year. And reach out to either one of us, but come join us.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Join
Well,
us.
Anne
And
Marie, as always, I think you're one of the most amazing humans out there. So I'm thankful and grateful and
thank
appreciate it.
you.
And we'll see everybody soon. Bye for now.
Bye for now.